Welcome all to a brand new school year here at the North Little Rock School District. Our purpose today is to showcase some of the measures that we are implementing around our schools during this pandemic time.
During this video, we would like to showcase many of the new changes that you will see across our campuses in order to familiarize everyone with some of the procedures that our students will encounter during the school day.
First, let's talk about your arrival to school. Everyone will have their temperature checked in order to enter our buildings. And of course, by this point, you should already be wearing a mask. Depending on the entry points, the temperature might be checked via handheld scanner or via cameras. You will line up, maintaining social distance until you are checked in.
Of course, entry points differ from school to school. Most elementary schools will only have one entry point, but larger schools, well, they may have multiple. For example, most bus riders entering the middle school will do so via the auditorium. But you can expect temperature checks on every single one of those entrances.
Please wear a mask. Please wear a mask.
Yes, masks must be worn at all times. It is a mandate in our district, and they should be worn while walking to and from the classrooms as well as inside the classroom themselves. The mask should cover your mouth and nose, and a helpful tip, particularly for elementary students, might be to attach your mask to a lanyard. And by the way, the lanyard would be a handy place to attach hand sanitizer. We understand that wearing the masks can sometimes be a chore, but you must understand that in this case, it is for your safety and the safety of everyone around you. And of course, the mask that you wear cannot contain any language or design that disrupts teaching in any way.
Students are encouraged to use hand sanitizer, and we will have them installed at many hand sanitizing stations throughout the school. But the best prevention will always come from properly washing hands and washing them often. Students will be encouraged to wash their hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds, which is roughly the time it takes to sing your ABCs.
Another important practice for this year will be to maintain social distance between our students. When you are walking around the school, you may be tempted to play around with your friends or siblings, give hugs, or high fives. But this is not the time for it. It is important that you maintain a fair amount of distance from your friends as you move from one place to another. It simply helps everyone and their safety.
Maintaining that safe distance is one of our highest priorities. We are implementing separation tools in our classrooms and hallways as much as possible for the safety of our students and for our personnel. So, it's important that you follow the rules set up in your school regarding how to move around and in which direction.
So we are checking your temperature, everyone is wearing their masks, we are washing our hands and using hand sanitizer, and we are maintaining our distance from our friends. As you can see, these are all easy procedures to follow. And something else that you can do that would be very helpful would be to pay attention when you need to sneeze or cough. If you have to, don't use your hands. It is much safer to sneeze or cough into your elbow.
When it comes to lunchtime, one of the main changes is that there will be limited number of spots open for lunch tables. Most elementary schools will have our students facing only one way, and they will have to follow specific paths to move in and out of the cafeterias. The middle school and the high school will also have limited number of students per table, and when you are seated at a table and ready to eat, that's when you can take off your mask. You'll have to put it back on as soon as you get up.
Apart from all this, there's a couple of other things that we want you to be aware of. First, No one is able to drink directly from any water fountain for safety reasons. So it is highly encouraged that you guys bring a refillable water bottle with you. Also, microwaves will not be available to our students for lunch. And for the safety of everyone in school, visitors will not be allowed or will be very limited. And deliveries will not be possible during school hours. So no lunches, no backpacks, no missing homework.
And finally, when it comes to the end of the school day, all schools will have staggered dismissals, so as to not crowd our exits. So we ask everyone to please be patient during dismissal times.
And there you have it. Yes, there are a lot of changes this year, but please remember that this is simply done for your safety and the safety of everyone here at school.
It seems crazy that we have to say it, but the truth is, there are lives actually at stake here. Following these guidelines will literally help you and everyone around you during the school year. And of course, should you ever have any questions, please ask your teachers or administrators.